Police in Xinjiang have arrested a further 94 people in connection with the riots in Urumqi on July 5th this year. They were among 382 people seized by Xinjiang police in the so-called Strike Hard campaign that started in early November and authorities said would continue until the end of the year. An official claimed the campaign had broken up 66 criminal rings and was aimed at enhancing social stability and dispelling public concern over security in the region. State media reported 14 people have been sentenced to death so far for murder and other crimes committed during the riot. 325 people have now died from H1N1 flu on the Chinese mainland, a jump from 125 over last week's total. China's Ministry of Health also confirmed close to 10,000 new H1N1 flu cases in the week ending December 6, bringing the total number past 100,000. Nearly 14% of the deaths were pregnant women, 47% suffered from chronic diseases, and 18% were obese. The number of weekly deaths over the past month has seen a steady rise from 28 to 51 to 74 and now 125, though the way cases have been accounted for has been changed during that time. More than 31 million people have been given vaccinations for the disease. China's Foreign Ministry says it is investigating an apparent asylum request lodged with the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees by a group of Uyghurs in Cambodia. The Uyghur American Association claims 2 of the 22 Uyghurs who sought asylum through the UNHCR offices in Phnom Penh say they witnessed security forces killing and beating Uyghur demonstrators in Urumqi during the July 5th riots. Foreign Ministry spokeswoman Jiang Yu said officials were investigating reports of the asylum claims and called on the international community to enhance cooperation in the fight against terrorism. One of the most popular file-sharing sites in China was inaccessible on Wednesday, sparking fears that it's the latest such website to be closed in a bid to fight copyright infringement. Another site, BT China, a major source of overseas movies, television shows, and games in the country, has been closed since Friday. A report in the Southern Metropolis Daily said other file-sharing sites would be closed in the coming days. These sites are extremely popular in China, particularly among younger internet users who, according to reports, have rushed to download programs in recent days before their favorite sites are closed. China's passenger car sales surged a massive 98% last month, the most in at least 5 years. Sales of cars, sport utility vehicles, and minivans rose to 1.04 million last month, according to the China Association of Automobile Manufacturers. Total vehicle sales, which include trucks and buses, rose 96% to 1.34 million. China's passenger car sales have jumped more than 50% for 5 straight months, and the market is poised to surpass the U.S. this year as the world's biggest. Stimulus measures aimed at auto sales included cutting a 10% sales tax to 5% and $1.5 billion worth of subsidies to help consumers buy and upgrade vehicles. Many U.S. companies hit hard around the world by the global economic downturn have reported profits from their dealings in China. A survey released by the American Chamber of Commerce in Shanghai shows most corporate members saw a growth in revenue and profit in China. More than 40% of respondents said the profit margins of their China operations in 2009 were better than their global averages, and most respondents were positive about doing business in China. More than 90% said they were optimistic or slightly optimistic about the 5-year outlook compared to 81% a year ago. And that's the BON headlines for now, but we'll be back with more news after